wrote, illustrated, and published our own book called If I Could Be Any Animal, I Would Be a...
If I could be any animal, I would be a silverback gorilla. The first reason I'd be a silverback gorilla is because they are strong. If I were strong, I could beat up predators that come my way. Another reason I would like to be a silverback gorilla is because they have a silverback. I would like to have a silverback because it is a special trait they have. Finally, they live in the tropical forest in Africa. I would like to live in Africa because it would be fun to explore the Africa forest. That is why I would like to be a silverback gorilla.
If I could be any animal, I would be a gorilla. The first reason I would be a gorilla is because they are stronger than any humans. They can bench press 4,000 pounds, so I can outlift all my friends. Gorillas can eat up to 45 pounds per day. I think it would be cool to eat that much food. The third reason is because they can climb trees. I like to climb and I could hide in the trees. That's why I want to be a gorilla.
Animal, I would be an Arctic fox. One reason I would want to be an Arctic fox is that they live in the snow. They eat berries and I like to eat berries too. And they can do that, and I can do that all the time. And they have lots of adaptations, including thick fur. That means I will be warm all the time. One more reason is because they are really pretty. It would be awesome to be an Arctic fox. If I could be any animal, I would be a cheetah. The first reason why I would be a cheetah is because they are fast. I run a little slow, so that's one reason why I would want to be a cheetah. Another reason why I want to be a cheetah is because they run as fast as a car. I also want to be running right beside a car while it's driving. Lastly, I would be a cheetah because it would be easy to catch food. I would rather catch food than my mom always cooking food for me. These are some reasons why I would love to be a cheetah.
If I could be any animal, I would be a golden retriever. The first reason why I would be a golden retriever is because it's super playful. I like to go outside and have fun. The next reason why I want to be a golden retriever is because they're super funny. Golden retrievers have funny personalities. The last reason why I want to be a golden retriever is because I want to jump on people. I want to knock robbers over and defend my family. That is why I want to be a golden retriever. Goodbye.
If I could be any animal, I would be a tiger. First, I would like to be as fast as a tiger. I am not anywhere as fast as 30 to 40 miles per hour. Next, tigers are the largest cat species in the world. I would like to be part of the largest cat species in the world. Lastly, tigers hunting is a very incredible moment in the wild. I would like to be a part of a great moment in the wild. All in all, I would like to be a tiger. Any animal, I would be a lion. One reason I would be a lion is because I would be strong. I could pick up my dad. Then I could roar really loud. If I could roar really loud, I could scare people. The last reason is because they have a mane. Having a mane would make me look cool. That is why I picked a lion.
If I could be any animal, I would be a sloth. First, I would be a sloth because it has long arms. If I was a sloth, I could climb because I have long arms. Another reason why I would build a tree house because I could climb up. I would put in the tree house a pillow and blanket. Finally, I would spend 24 hours in the tree house because it would be fun playing in the tree house. If I was a sloth, I could sleep in my tree house all day. As you can see, being a sloth is fun.
If I could be any animal, would be a blackbird. One reason I will be a blackbird bear is because their teeth are about 2.5 inches. It would help me defend myself. Black bears are great swimmers. I want to be a black bear so I can swim and catch fish. The last reason is because they hibernate for up to 6 months. I could hibernate. I would get to sleep and get stronger. This is why I would be a black bear.
If I could be any animal, I would be a monkey. One reason I would be a monkey is because you can swing on vines. I think it would be fun to swing on vines with my friends. Another reason I would be a monkey is because monkeys are silly and funny. I would be a very funny monkey and make all my friends laugh. Lastly, I would be a monkey because they live in the jungle. I think it would be fun to live in a jungle because I would find a cliff and jump off it. In conclusion, that is why I would be a monkey.
If I could be any animal, I would be a pterodactyl. The first reason is they are the largest flying animal ever. I want to be the biggest flying animal ever to scare others. Another reason is they have sharp teeth and hooked claws. Having sharp teeth and hooked claws means I can catch my prey easy. The first pterodactyl lived in the Isle of Skye. I would be in the real habitat of a pterodactyl. Those are some reasons why I would want to be a pterodactyl.
If I could be any animal, I would be a horse. The first reason I'll be a horse is I could be a mighty steed. If I were a mighty steed, I would live in a castle and work for a knight. The second reason I would be a horse is that I could also be a free wild horse. If I were a free wild horse, I could run around and be crazy just like I am now. The last reason I would be a horse is I could be very intelligent. If I were a very intelligent horse, it would be just like me now. As you can see, this is why I would be a horse if I could be any animal.
If I could be any animal, I would be a hyena. I would be a hyena because they have a long, thick neck. My predators cannot bite through my long, thick neck. Another reason is because they have one of the strongest bites in the savannah. I could use that for self-defense. Hyenas are a very sneaky animal. I would be able to scare my friends. That's why I would be a hyena.
If I could be any animal, I would be a jaguar. First, I want to be a jaguar because they are fast. I want to be fast so I can outrun my friends. Next, they have the strongest bite out of all big cats. I want to be strong so I can protect my friends and family. Finally, they are in the family of the lions. I want to be a cousin of a lion because it would be super cool. As you can see, this is why I want to be a jaguar.
If I could be any animal, I would be a gorilla. The first reason I would be a gorilla is because they are strong. I would be a gorilla because I am strong too. Another reason I would be a gorilla is because they are tall. I want to be tall too. Finally, gorillas are very, very fast. I want to be fast so I could chase my friends. I think being a gorilla is cool.
Could be any animal, I would be a wolf. The first reason I would be a wolf is because they are fast. If I was fast, I could run away from predators. The second reason is because they can't see far away. I could run when something is chasing me. The last reason I want to be a wolf is because they can hear things far away. I would be able to hear when danger is coming. This is why I want to be a wolf.
If I could be any animal, I would be an ostrich. An ostrich is the biggest bird in the world, but it can't fly. I would like to be the biggest bird in the world. An ostrich is a super fast runner just like me. I could outrun all my friends. An ostrich eats small animals like lizards, rodents, and snakes. I would like to eat a snake and lizard. In conclusion, these are the reasons I would like to be an ostrich. If I could be any animal, I will be a jaguar. The first reason why I will be a jaguar is because I have great hunting skills. I will be fun to catch my own food. Also, a male jaguar can be up to 200 pounds. I will be able to defeat more large predators. Finally, jaguars have large paws with soft backs. My paws will help me separate from my prey. This is why it will be awesome to be a jaguar.
If I could be any animal, I will be a rat terrier dog. First, the rat terriers are curious. I am also curious about being a teacher. Second, they have high energy. I am also high energy too. Lastly, they are friendly animals. I am also friendly to people. This is why I want to be a rat terrier dog.